Aloha! Welcome back to Stellaris, YouTube, with, of course, the Cyberian Eradicators, and, of course, the CCM, otherwise known as the Command Core Mainframe, our commanders. Who has... Oh shit, I didn't even notice that we got an extra trait, which is apparently the Council Agenda Speed, which... Okay, I really don't care about that too much. But that's what happens when you let it auto pick, I guess. So, yeah, we're doing pretty alright. Last episode, we found out that we have, well, neighbors. And they aren't too happy with us right now because we kind of just took some of their people and we're dissecting them as we speak, most likely. In other good news, we got this big giant purple beast. Oof. God dang, I love to look at that thing. I'm pretty sure, still don't know for sure, but I'm fairly certain you can basically put something around that thing to really boost that energy crystal thing. But even if not, 20 energy crystals are nothing to scoff at. The most you're going to get out of one star is, well, not that, but most likely only like 4 or 5 at the most. Sometimes I've seen like 6, but that's not too likely, honestly speaking, here. Like, very rarely will you ever actually have a star that'll give you 6 energy crystals. Energy credits. So, one that does 10? Nice. Oh, and it goes without saying, but obviously the Class O stars, yeah, that's from the Gigastructures. That's from the Gigastructures. No real big shock there. I'm sure you all figured that out pretty quickly. The fact that they were able to make they were able to make flat worlds, yeah, no shock that they could create other types of, other types of celestial objects. Also, another thing that happened last episode was the fact that we found an old capital. Now, before you ask, no, these are not the eras. This is a completely separate, well, empire that we probably won't ever actually, well, we may or may not ever actually find out any sort of information about. Yep, there we go. I knew it. While the planet is prohibitively irradiated, at least one advanced form of life flourishes on Corinth, BC. Science Unit A1 reports that the arthropod creature exhibits impressive collective decision-making skills, and that outside stimulus may spur them to even greater evolutionary heights. Something to keep in mind for the future. Cockroaches. Basically cockroaches. Yeah, yeah. Basically cockroaches. Yeah, basically cockroaches. Pre-sapient species found. One toxoid species on Corinth BF. Yeah, once again, they're basically, they could become actual sentient species. Huh, you know. I don't want to say too much on that because I think we will get a little bit of information, but if we completely survey the system and nothing pops up, I'll give you a bit of an overview of what I believe I remember seeing once the, I remember the, one of the older versions of the mod having a bit of a descriptor for each of them, or at least it's a chance for that to show up. Abduction attempt failed. Our attempts to seize hostages for interrogation have gone disastrously. A detachment of covert operations drones led by Unit A5 attempted to seize a small logic vessel in the system. However, they did not realize their chosen target was better armed than anticipated, nor that the enemy had several warships concealed nearby. Their ship was destroyed as they sought a hasty retreat. Most unfortunate. Oh well. That'll make them pissed at us, but then again, they were, like I said, they were going to be pissed at us to begin with, so. Not too shocked by that, actually. Not too shocked in the least. Oh well, just gotta keep building ships. And actually, since I obviously have everything working out just fine, I might as well just boost my production. Yep. Yep. Move here. Now, as you can see from the military power there, you can destroy the stations. Though, for those of you that are wanting to be determined exterminators, but don't want to destroy your favorite station, but want to take over the system, you don't have to destroy them, I don't think. I don't think it forces you to go and...
New job in the situation log.
I don't think it forces you to go and...
We've constructed something game-changing.
I don't think it forces you to go and destroy them.
Build job complete. Something's out there off-grid.
Yeah, we're going to make a full fleet before we even get our first contact. But that's kind of what we kind of need to do. We need to have overwhelming firepower before we even actually make contact. Oh, we got all the planets surveyed. And now all we are doing is just surveying the small stuff. Okay, so... wait. Nope. Shattered world still. Okay. Okay. Then I will wait for the system to actually get fully, well, checked out first. Then I will start, talking about what the, yeah.
Could be a sweet data package here.
Kinda sad that we haven't seen any warships yet, though. Kinda sad. Kinda disappointed. That usually boosts my early science by, well, a lot. Like, a lot. Oh well, I'll get them later. I'll find them. Oh, what we got here? We got the crystals! We've got the crystals! Oh, shoot. I should probably reassign an envoy. I thought it was going to be automatically reassigned. Whoops! Oh well. Uh-oh. Ah well. It happened. Alrighty, and you just go ahead and keep running about. Actually, you go over here and survey that system. Honestly speaking, you don't need to be over here taking over this person. He can just keep going. Well, I guess I should say she. Still can't believe that all of my frickin' scientists are chicks. I got badass, awesome other frickin' guys, but nope, all chicks. Like, seriously, come down here. Look how cool that dude is. How cool that dude is. That dude. That frickin' beefcake. Like, holy shit. There's some cool ass frickin' goddamn robot dudes. And then, of course, we got frickin' chick, frickin' chick. Chick. Oh, well. I guess we do have commanders out of commander. Oh, hey. Yeah, science dude. Okay, cool. So it isn't predominantly chicks. Still annoying though. But I'm the one who downloaded the mod and who decided to play with it, so I guess I shouldn't complain too loudly.
We got a fix on a point of interest. Build job complete.
Yeah, but see, this is why I like playing with machine species, because 100% on a tomb world. And there isn't a single planetoid that we've come across that we don't have 100% gosh dang. Yeah, all 5 of these we can live on. All of them, no problem whatsoever. I mean, we don't have to worry about, being happy. We don't really have to worry about our people being happy or any nonsense like that, but, habitability helps out with the production, at least. Mining droids? Mining droids. Okay, cool. Well, nobody's gonna get through there really easily. Cool. Oh. Yep, that encounter. And supposedly another encounter. Huh. Oh well. Though so far we're actually doing fairly alright. Okay, so this has been completely done. Alrighty, so let me tell you about what this story is, if this is the system that I'm thinking of it is, last time. Alright, so this was once the a great empire's capital system, whatever. This right here, this I believe used to be their home planet, I believe. I'm pretty sure that used to be their home planet, but as they colonized all these systems, all these, all these various planets, they basically started a civil war with the various, colonies declaring independence and all that other shit. The fact that we didn't see any pre-FDLs, I think, is why we didn't get that little blurb of text, because none of these were pre-FDLs. If they were, we would have gotten that, where two of these would have been pre-FDL civilizations that were of the same species. And of course, they would be basically the original, well, one of them was probably the original government, the other was the rivals, and they still kind of have a rivalry going on, kind of, but not really. The fact that there's just these pre-sapients tells me that that story probably isn't entirely, accurate for this specific one, but it's still a very, very good system take. A very good system take. I mean, 5 planets in one? Very nice. Very nice. I will take it. Thank you very much.
We've constructed something game-changing.
And I'm going to go and build you, mostly to enter the system so we get our probe. Because apparently a glitch happened where it couldn't actually go any further, apparently. So, okay, I'll just have them enter there.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Okay. And we're not going to build anymore because, yep, Salvagers detected. They're hailing us. Yada 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 yada. Yeah. Give you guys your energy crystals. Yada. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Since this is the end of the road, don't need to worry about. Don't need to worry about. Continue on. We'll just continue on this way. Probe transferred. Cool. And once you're done building that, go down there.
Something game-changing. Could be a sweet data package here.
Cool. Not gonna care. Ah. Yep, pre-FDL. Oh, and I didn't even read. What? Society? Bronze. Okay, so I don't need to worry about attacking them right away. I can basically chill for a second or two. Or several. Actually, while you're passing through, build that mining station, would you? I really want to get access to those energy crystals right now. Because that's going to be a significant boost to our stuff.
Could be a sweet data package here.
Yep, more anomalies. Don't really care. Oh.
Constructed something game-changing.
I do want to do a couple of things. First and foremost, get rid of these. Get rid of these former organic city and battle remnants. Yeah, it didn't last long, did it? Is this? Yes, this is a flat world, so yeah. The flat world suspiciously doesn't have any blockers, unlike the others. Sprawling wasteland. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, so let us... We only have 1,000 minerals? Yeah, but we can get more. Let's have you... Let's have you be... I'm gonna do... I want to do planetary defenses. Yeah, let's do planetary defenses here. I don't need to, unlike before where I needed to do that just to give them a job. But this time I'm doing it purely because I kind of want the, naval capacity to be actually kind of high. Because honestly, that was kind of fun. Like, really seriously fun. And should I do the same for you? Not really. Honestly, I'm probably going to just turn you into heavy industry. And you, I'm going to do... I'm probably going to do... planetary defenses as well, actually. Yeah. Oh. But I will be adding the machine assembly plants. Because those are what actually helps us build our damn people. Without those machine assembly plants, we, surprise, surprise, can't build more of ourselves. Huh. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk? Yeah, but as you can see, didn't turn hostile even though we built a station here. And that's pretty much how they're going to be. Bad news is, you're probably going to want to kill them. As a determined exterminator, you're probably going to want to kill them because... Oh, hey, living crystal. We're doing our thing for that. Anyways, these guys are basically just going to sell ships to everybody else. Everybody that you're going to be trying to kill, they will happily sell ships to. Happily. Even though they're in your system. They're going to happily kill. They're going to happily sell everybody and their mother ships to kill you. There's just no avoiding that. It's going to happen. Researcher job upkeep. Sweet. And deception. Now, this is another thing that I should point out. You can base... There are also assumption perks here. A lot. My favorite is this one. Right here. A Celestial Armada. Attack moons and behemoth planet crafts far outshine all other vessels, both in terms of size, firepower, and defensive capabilities. Even the mighty Titans, Colossi, and Star Eaters are nothing compared to even a single attack moon. Unfortunately, due to the nature of their construction, we are extremely limited in our ability to produce them. However, with our current technological base, displacing a planet worth of mass to specialized megastructure would be trivial. By doing so, we could create humongous megastructures which, when fed raw bulk matter harvested from various celestial bodies, would be capable of printing celestial warships. It is time we fully embrace this possibility and begin mass production of weaponized planetoids, and finally do away with the vessels of old. The ability to manipulate such vast quantities of matter with ease might also pave the way for the assembly of truly insane vessels. Now, of course, the effects are kind of blasé. I mean, the megastructure build speed is fine, awesome. The resource capacity is actually kind of necessary. But the main thing I like is obviously that progress towards assembling stellar system craft. Ooh, do I love that. Ooh, do I love that. Oh, wait, does that not allow us... Okay, hang on. I know it's here somewhere. Oh boy, do I know it's here somewhere. Hang on. It's gotta be here somewhere. Aww. Huh. Well, I thought that was it. Oh, there we go. Research options gained. Okay, there we go. That's where it is. Okay, that lunar scale fabrication protocols and theoretical stellar scale propulsion. I think that second one, the theoretical stellar scale, I think that's the one that lets you actually make the system craft, which the name kind of gives away. But that's a long time from now. We're not going to be playing around with those types of things for quite a while. And I think we're going to go with necromancy, purely because, well, we're going to be resurrecting a lot of things. So, yeah. Plus, we're going to want to, well, as you can read right there, defeated organic leviathans can sometimes be resurrected. Obviously, that's going to be fun. Okay. Rising battle standards. I didn't even know this was possible. This must have been something new they added. Now that our empire has obtained the technology for necromancy and corpse processor, detachments of reanimation drones will accompany each army and resurrect fallen organic armies that we defeat. Legion Node has updated coordinate programming with new policy. Army reanimation controls, and is requesting a decision on what type of armies shall be raised on the battlefield. Undead armies are made of entirely organic parts with the bare minimum wet work to make them combat ready. Cyborg armies are half mechanical, half organic, and are more powerful than undead armies. Due to their cybernetic nature, they require an additional energy upkeep. We can also defer making a judgment to either type of army will be raised randomly. We're going with cyborgs because, honestly speaking here, If we're going to be raising undead armies, I kind of want to go the Reaper route. And if you don't know what that reference is, Mass Effect Reapers. The successful installation of necromancy protocols will enable us to reanimate certain deceased leviathans. Organic components are inferior to mechanized upgrades. We can engineer flesh and produce a facsimile of organic life. Utilizing microbots for core processing directive, we'll be able to use technology along with mecharites to reanimate defeated organic armies. And there we are. Now we are driven to the simulators that will, quite frankly speaking, turn you into, well, our undead minions. And we're just gonna get the blocker. Yeah, we really are becoming kind of the Reapers. Of course, all of this is just these silly... Nothing, obviously, that is to be taken seriously.
This system's secrets are ours.
Truth be told, we are... Yeah. We're probably never going to be able to go... We're probably not actually going to be put in any difficult spot. Honestly speaking here. If we ever do actually have any sort of difficulties, honestly speaking, it's probably going to be here in the beginning when we don't have any megastructures. But as soon as we unlock literally any megastructure, so long as it's not a completely useless one, we're going to be on the path to being, well, pretty much golden. There is a slight problem. Like I said, we did boost the cost to make said gosh dang it, to make said megastructures. So it is completely possible that we just won't have the actual resource capacity to make any of the good resource makers that we need to make said, resource. I mean, heck, we might not even have the... Yeah, see? Right here. To be able to go and repair this, we would need to have... Yes, we would need 50,000 energy crystals, 3,000 unities, and 5,000 alloys. The alloys we got. Energy crystals, we don't have the capacity for that. We don't have the capacity for that. Which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That being said, though, if we can swing that somehow, which we could, these star bases we have, they have a option to basically, right here, the resource thing. Really? 5,000? Huh. Huh. So realistically, we only need 5 of these star bases with a resource thing to be able to go and... Huh. Neato, we can swing that. Huh. Neato. Anyways, so yeah, it's not going to be an easy task. It's not going to be impossible. It can be done. It's just not going to be an easy task.
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
And more mining droids? No. The crystals. Crystals. One of the main problems why I like sensors. Why I kind of need sensors, honestly speaking. Oh, yet another first contact.
This system's secrets are ours. We've constructed something game-changing. system has been cased.
Like, why am I not finding anybody up this way? Like, holy crap. I mean, I'm not going to complain too loudly. Like, honestly speaking, if these guys down here are the only ones we find, okay. Pre-sapient species found. We're finding pre-sapients and pre-FDLs, so cool. We're finding alien life, it's just only one actually is in a organized fashion. Well, an organized fashion like we, outside of a single station.
The system has been cased. Build job complete.
I think I'm gonna focus on building this system right here, because honestly speaking here, I'm pretty sure that there's some species here. So this one's the only one that's actually not stopped by a hostile force, and I'm using the term stopped very loosely. Plus, we'll be able to take this later on too, so I'll definitely accept that. Thank you. Let's see here. Don't need that. You. We'll take you. And reinforce the fleet. Crystalline entities. Okay. So we can either do fascinating creatures or we can do easy prey. I'm going to do easy prey because the fascinating creatures thing, that special project isn't really worth it, as far as I'm concerned, compared to the crystal hunters.
External uplink established. We've data mined this system dry.
And yes, system. Okay, so
Ship in danger. Save the data. Build job complete.
So, you notice how there weren't anybody in this system? Any ships or nothing when we got this first contact? Same with over here. The only one we got is this guy, and, well, they don't count as two people. Well, that's simple, because one of these places has one of their systems. Just like how our systems can see over, same with them. Theirs can do basically the same thing. They spotted us, but that triggered the first contact thing. It doesn't matter who sees the other first, it's just, well, contact protocol irregardless.
Council agendas on deck.
It's just we're the ones on the whole, well, being spotted first side of things. Oh, that sucks. That really does suck. We don't have enough agendas. Oh well, I mean, not like that one's a bad one. It's just nothing that's actually beneficial. Mostly because none of us have, well, negative traits. I mean, once it's launched, we'll have, -2 to any possible negative traits later on, but just not really needed right now. Oh well. Steady progress. Yeah, it's really going slow. One of the problems of being a determined exterminator, you're really never going to be that fast at getting anybody at all. You're really not going to be the guy who does first protocols real quick. I mean, you could be the one who does the first protocols first. It's just most likely not. Is it possible? Yeah, sure, definitely. Absolutely. Is it actually going to happen? Not really. Most likely not. Possible? Sure, definitely. Likely? No, not really. Another pre-sapient. Obviously, as you might have noticed, I'm bringing my main fleet over here to wipe out these droids. Main reason for this is just I kind of want this system. Oh, got communications established. Target identified. Seek and destroy. Authoritarians and materialists. Okay, let's see. And you guys really ain't that big. Hang on, you're a trade association? Oh, you guys are so fucked. Oh, you guys are so fucked. Like, so seriously fucked. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really does suck for you guys. Okay, so for anybody wondering why that sucks so badly for them, I'm a determined exterminator. War is my bread and butter. I like war. Me likey war. Me likey war a lot. And honestly speaking, there's gotta be a fallen empire up here. Most likely the xenophobes. They're just blocking this way. Because there is no damn way I'm this big without meeting anybody but these guys. I mean, sure, met these guys, but that's nothing. That's next to nothing. That's next to nothing. Wait, let's make sure I'm actually getting the right guys. These guys are the Zetas. So I need the Theth. The Theth. That's the one I need. Gotta add a little extra phlegm to it. Theth. Or is it Teth? Teth. Yeah, kind of like teeth. But kind of shittier. Oh well. Okay. You basically just continue out that way.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Actually, once you're done with that, just go over there. There's no reason for you to continue going to the starbase.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
Oh. Didn't even see that we have that finished. Okay, so what are we doing next? Should we do the coil gun? Nah. We're gonna get more materials.
Could be a sweet data package here. This system's secrets.
Not really losing ships as much as they are. We only lost one ship so far. Let's see if that remains true. Oh, before we go any further, cool. Our tech drones are now doing much better. I'm going to do this because getting the boosts to the minerals and the um, energy crystals are a good thing. Yeah, we only lost one. Jeez, that really sucks for them. That was kind of their best hope, is if I lost so many ships that it actually slowed me down with my invasion. Obviously, that's not happening. Really does suck for them. Like, really does suck for them.
Something game-changing.
Okay, so 45 is what we're going to be looking for in terms of, yeah, our naval capacity. Yeah, that's gonna suck for them, like, seriously. I'm now feeling kind of bad for these traders. Anyways, the reason why it really sucks for them, I don't think I actually mentioned this. They're traders. They're not militarists. They don't have any extra skills to them to fight. They don't have any extra skills to help them basically stop me from curb stomping them. Oh yeah, sure. Could they have a strong military and a strong fleet? Definitely, sure. Obviously, yes. Yes, they very much could. Do they, most likely? No. No, they probably don't, honestly speaking here. Found more pre-FDLs. Right up here. Okay. I didn't even pay attention. I keep doing that. Atomic. Okay, that's worrisome, but not super terribly bad. Worrisome, but not necessarily terrifying. As I might have said last episode, if pre-FDL civilization's in the atomic age, they have a chance of blowing themselves up, which is especially bad for us. Okay, so we have three options because we're determined to exterminate. The first two you already know. They shall give up their secrets or let the vivisection begin. The third option is we have no need for survivors. And so we just get some unity and we kill them and we just investigate their ship for clues. Basically... Oh, wow. Yeah. We're gonna do that. We have no need for survivors. Damn. Okay, so... Sorry about the jump cut. Sorry about the cut. I just had to double check to make sure that my earphones weren't, weren't failing. So actually, that's a pretty good point. Oh, hey, rival. Neato. So that's a pretty good point. I've kind of been binge recording these episodes. I think I'm up to 3 videos by now. And yeah, no, I probably should end the video here so I can actually, recharge my microphone, my earbud. Thank you all for watching. Sorry to cut it a bit short here before we actually get into the war. But it's really not going to be anything super terribly special. We're probably going to curb stomp them pretty dang hard. Sorry about that. Yes, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a good day, and sayonara.